Oh, that Tuesday, today, the Gamescom Sonic Frontiers demo footage and information, story details, screenshots, gameplay, all that has been free to be shown today and talked about. The embargo was lifted this Tuesday, and I already knew what I had to do. So I went on to Sonic Frontiers' is unofficial Twitter, and I wanted to get as much information as possible for you guys. I got a few things to do today, so I'm going to try to make this quick and informative as possible. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So right here we have the Cocos, which is pretty cool. They look really cute, honestly. You can see that they have different leaf designs on them, and you can see this on the first island, by the way. But you see the one on the far left, there's a single leaf. Next to it is like a bush of leaves or whatever. You have four leaves on the next one. Again, four leaves on the other one. And you got a single leaf either behind them or in front of them. It looks like it might be behind them. I'm not sure because I can't see, so I don't know why it would do that. But yeah, and you have they all have this similar design as like this arrow that looks like it's pointing down in their head, and the similar the same eyes. Looks like they have expression because you see the second one there, the clear face. You can see he's squinting his eyes a little bit, or obviously squinting, more like actually I'm not really sure what that is. Well, anyway, but yeah, it looks pretty cute. So we have here an elder Coco, and it has, I really like its design. It has this moss around it. It really shows that it is an elder. Because if you go here and look at these ones here, these Cocos, they don't have moss on them, but they have moss here. I don't know if it's because he's not being taken care for, or it's simply because I don't know, show the design of him being an elder. Whatever the case, he has like a beard, he has eyebrows. You can see the moss on his arms and legs, and you see this is in the first island. You see that throne that's behind him. That looks pretty looks pretty huge actually up close like this, and you can see this is close to the play area because you can see the rings on the rails in the background around that little tower there with a spring, rails wrapping around it from the bottom. And I don't know if that's Eggman's ship or not, but that is all this we can tell. This is from the first island, of course, and it's within play area length, so it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and look at what else they got here. Dragon Road, Sky Road. Oh, okay. Yep, this looks like Dragon Ball from Sonic Unleashed. This is in Sky Sanctuary. All right. Yeah. You see a red star ring over there. And the rings, and look, the rings are even going in a circle, just like Sky Road. Except for I don't think it's that platforms, those platforms that are usually on. Usually, it's on those other platforms that are just a circle. I remember that distinctly because I used to do a light speed dash around it, and I'll just fly right off the stage. I don't remember it being on those steps there. But yeah, it's Dragon Road Sky Sanctuary. All these ads. From Sonic Paradise to fight against Sumo. Whoa, what is happening here? What is this? So that's what those things on the side are. They bounce you around. And his name's Sumo, the enemy here. So it's like a little arena thing, as if they're. That's pretty cool. That looks different. Usually he kicks and punches for those little waves he throws. But there he just put his arms out like he's using a key blast. So when he hits him in that inflated form of his, he gets bounced around. Okay. That's the side loop that puts him in that. Okay, haven't we seen this part already? Okay. Yeah, okay, that's it's over. That's why. So that was awesome. Yeah, okay, fight against Sumo. That was pretty cool. I'm glad we saw more of that. Really, exploring and finding enemies in Ares Island. You know, I've seen something interesting that someone brought up to me. Not brought up to me, but I've seen someone mention in one of these some of this new footage. I don't know if it's gonna happen anytime soon, but you guys see it when you see it, which is great information for us Sonic fans. Wow, look at those structures in the back. I see those things on like depictions of war and different media. Wow, look at that boost effects. I guess you can customize that maybe because you know all the boost and all these different footage, all this footage of Sonic Frontiers. You don't see the boost like that. But yeah, so that's that. I wonder if you're able to customize that, the boost. Small aspiration of Kronos Island. Oh my god, did you just stop in the air like that? Go back for a second. Let me see that again. A little bit more, because there should be. Yeah, it's that thing you can stop in the air, which is pretty cool. That's a great idea. You need to have that for a platformer and someone as fast as Sonic. You need to have this button that's you need to stop him in midair if he needs to get control. Yeah, this is definitely City Escape. Not the scenery, but just the level design. I can tell already. Sonic Generations. Over this point here. Wow, that's quite a branching. Wow, look how that was quite a branching pathway. Hold on, hold on. We gotta look at that again. Look how much. Because look at this. You can see it keeps running. You can keep running forward here, which is all fine and dandy. But okay, so there's a pathway going under, and look, he went back on the pathway that he missed at first. I don't know if you can go to this top part here, but look, this is completely out of the way from that pathway. You could have went if you just stayed on the if you just stayed on the road. Let me look at that one more time. You see here, look. Well, no, 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 no. I'm a little too early. Yeah, to the right of him there, you could have kept going in one direction here, or hell, on the wood he's on right now, you could have been going. Could have continued going right. So that's like a huge branch off right here. I remember that in not Speed Highway. I don't remember that in City Escape, Speed Highway, or anything else in Sonic Generations. Not to that degree. There may have been. I'm not just not remembering. Okay, we saw all this. Okay, I just wanted to look at that a little bit more. So that was really nice looking. We have a new shot from Ares Island. It's beautiful. Yeah, looks great. Is it a canyon in the background? We see that. What is this prism thing right here? It doesn't look like you grind on it. It just looks. Hmm. I wonder if we'll learn more about that later. Don't know what that is exactly, but we'll find out. Look at the water. Looks beautiful. It reflects and whatnot. So that's really nice, really nice, really nice. Um, and fighting enemies and exploring Ares Island. And here's the gameplay that I've seen earlier, I think. See that there? He wasn't boosting there. I think what someone has pointed out to me. Now, I'm not sure, but it doesn't look like he was boosting because he usually, yeah, because his arms are out in a way that shows he's not boosting. He's falling faster because he has momentum. They added it. They actually have an animation, or not the animation. They have a video of Sonic going slower on rails if you didn't have enough speed. Now we don't know if they added this in later or this always was in the final build, but they were showing us the early build, in which case it doesn't, we wouldn't know. Yeah, look, we see it again right there. So we wouldn't know if this was ever in the final build um, to begin with, but it might be in the final build to begin with. We wouldn't know that because they were showing us older builds all the way up until now, and this is probably presumably the latest build. And as you've seen there again, he actually went a little bit faster when he was falling down the hill. Let me go back again. Look at it again. Beautiful. He looks great. That's great. Um, Again, there was something about rails. There was something. He slowed down when he was going down a rail, but when he was going up the rail, he went noticeably slower, and it wasn't automated completely. So either Sega has listened and they said, okay, let's go add the physics into this, or or it was always there and we just didn't know it. So that looks really nice. Looks really nice. I'm happy. I'm happy for that. That makes it because that gives Sonic the identity in his gameplay style, which sets apart some players in the Sonic franchise from other Sonic players. Is the use of your momentum and how you make your speed to your own like power and make to put it to your advantage when it comes to speed running, beating enemies, all sorts of things. So yeah. So what we have here is we have Sage here, and I guess the second island, and Eris Island, I believe it was. So we have Sage here. Looks really nice. This is an in-game cutscene. Looks like she's doing something. I don't know what she's doing, but from what I've seen, she's pretty powerful. So that's not good for whoever she's looking at. Also, the game has a game event similar to Breath of the Wild, Blood Moon. So this must be that interview that they have for Izuka. Events which turn the odd nighttime into a Blood Moon style frenzy of resurrected enemies. You'll need to sprint about collecting star fragments to spin the wheels of some kind of abstract fruit machine, which sits awkwardly across the middle of the screen. So I wonder what that's all about. I think I need some more context. Let's see. A quick note on characters. Will Shadow be in the game? No. We will always play as Sonic? Yes, you will play as Sonic. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I expected that. There's going to be a new one. Also, Sonic is only playable character in the game, and not yeah, yeah. Already seen that. Music confirms that the subject levels are from Sonic memory, and reuse of all levels is intentional. Okay, I knew this would be the case. I already figured this will be the case. Cyberspace zones are what he describes as the digital expression of the worlds and the memories of Sonic the Hedgehog. So when you go into the portal, he says it's a world that's created from Sonic's memories, the places that he's been to, like Sanctuary, Green Hill, and so on. Cyberspace is creating a world based off his memories. Okay, we want to kind of reuse those memories, like the memories that we have as well, because we played the games with Sonic, but the team is doing it intentionally to kind of poke at those little points that some players are going to pick up immediately. Like I remember this exactly when we are making levels that maybe look different, but feel the same as other things you have experienced. There's going to be a mix of those very intentionally nostalgic or familiar areas, but there will also be some brand new things nobody's ever seen before. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, the fans definitely picked up on it immediately. Um, yeah, that's good news. Let me read this one more time. Cyberspace zones are what we describe as the digital expression of the worlds and the memories of Sonic the Hedgehog. So when you go into the portal, he says it's a world that's created from Sonic's memories, the places he's been to, like Scott Sanctuary, Green Hill, and so on. Cyberspace is creating a world based off of his memories. Cyberspace is creating a world based off of his memories. So they gotta be mixing it too. They're like, oh, I remember this level design because Sonic is remembering the level design as he's running through it, but it's not in the same setting. Some places have different settings from the level designs that they are. So are they taking his memories at different points and are rearranging it, kind of like remixing it? We want to kind of reuse those memories, like the memories we have as well, because we played the games with Sonic, but the team is doing it intentionally. They kind of poke at those little points that some players are going to pick up on immediately. Like, I remember this exactly, and we are making levels that maybe look different, but feel the same as other things you have experienced. There's going to be a mix of those very intentionally nostalgic or familiar areas, but there will also be some brand new things nobody's ever seen before. Okay, that sounds great. So we are going to get some new level design and stuff like that, and which we have seen some new level design before. It just doesn't Okay, so we had the hands-on Sonic Frontiers is a positive step forward that needs further work. PushSquare.com. So that's the information for that. According to PushSquare, you are rescuing Knuckles in the Ares Island. I thought that might be the case, and they couldn't play cyberspace levels in the second island. Not sure if it wasn't allowed or them just not being able to reach it during the demo time. Let's read this. Within a red sphere, our goal involved rescuing a certain knucklehead. That's Knuckles. Much weight on this. Defeating them earns portal gears to unlock new portals into the linear cyberspace stages. Unfortunately, we couldn't, I guess, try these levels during the demo, but completing, probably, I think it, I guess it stops there. Yeah, I guess it just stops there. What else do we got? Oh my god, a bunch more stuff, including a bit of dialogue, gameplay, and story details. From Rookie, Rookie, yeah, I know this person. This user has been on Twitter for Sonic for a lot of things with Sonic Frontiers. So a bunch more story stuff, including a bit of dialogue. So spoilers to anybody here, but this stuff is within the demo. I would say it's all within the demo, so I wouldn't don't consider it a spoiler as much as it is just the beginning part. That that's probably not the grand scheme of everything that's going on. So I mean, it's just the beginning part. So I'm going to read into this. It's probably just the demo stuff, so let's go ahead and get into it. The most interesting part of the demo wasn't all that, but the story that I could see shortly after freeing Knuckles. Wait, what? But you saved Knuckles on the second island. Hold on. Is this okay? The most interesting part of the demo wasn't all that, but the story that I could see. Shortly after freeing Knuckles, Sage appears with a giant titan. She asks Sonic why he just won't stop running before unleashing the giant titan on him. The seriousness of this cutscene really surprised me, especially considering recent games. Sonic wasn't kidding, but seemed almost genuinely concerned in knowing he didn't stand a chance against the Titan, so he decided to run away. What followed was a game section that is almost comparable to the bosses from Sonic Unleashed, with the difference that you don't defeat the boss, but flee from him. Wow. This section was primarily a kind of a quick step section, yeah, okay, on a fixed path, but offered a lot of variety at altitude, and there were different levels that you could choose from. Here, quick step, homing attack, wall run were used a lot, and on each selectable level, there were different obstacles that were thrown in your way, accompanied by a really fantastic, exciting music, as expected from the Sonic series. This race really caught me. I was particularly surprised that we don't just have a simple quick step section, as we know it from Sonic Forces, for example, but can actually choose different levels with different obstacles that got in your way. Accompanied by a really fantastic and exciting music, this race really caught me. I was particularly surprised that we don't just have a simple quick step section, as we know it from Sonic Forces. Wait, did I just read that? I'm sorry, silly me. But can actually choose accompanied by a really wait a minute. Accompanied by really fantastic music. Wait, it's repeating. The sentences are repeating. Who did that? Who messed that up? For example, but can actually choose different levels with different obstacles. Following the segment, Sage retreats, but tells Sonic that this was the final warning, to which he replies with, "That was a warning?" Yeah, yeah. The cutscenes in the chasing section were very intense and really fun. That sounds exciting. That sounds like Sonic really is going to be put on his toes. I like to hear that. I really do like hearing that. From a Sonic Stadium interview with Izuka, Coco's play a role in the story. Chao and Coco's are separate. Here, let's go ahead and just read it. Takashi Izuka, the Koko are kind of a mysterious creature that exists all of the Starfall's islands. And well, they play into the story quite a bit, so I'm afraid I can't really talk about what they are too much. We definitely don't want to spoil the mystery. Exactly. Takashi Izuka again. Well, the Chao and the Koko are of course separate beings, really. In Sonic Frontiers, you're going to find a lot of these Koko all around different islands, and as you're picking them up, there are going to be ways you can power up Sonic's abilities depending on how many you collect. So I guess if we were to really compare them, it's not like Chao, which are creatures you grow and nurture and play around with. The Koko's unique features that they are tied to your actual progression and the fun things you can do on the islands. Okay, lovely, lovely. Okay, that's good to hear. So yeah, they do definitely have a different role than the Chao. Sage and Infinite are not connected or related to each other. Yeah, that much I knew. Okay, we got big story related information about Sage from Spin Dash. Thank you to Spin Dash. Roughly 20 and a half minutes in, Izuka told them that while Sage does have similarities to Infinite, like the rest of, they are not connected in any way, which is great. Oh, so this is the video here. Go check this video out. Wow, the video out like when you have time because this definitely is gonna give you a lot of the stuff that you want to hear. Gotta odd fast. Oh, gotta odd cast. My bad. For 147. Oh, so they've been doing this for a while. Oh, so it's cool, cool, cool. Let's go ahead and check that out, guys. For people who didn't get what I mean, what is he talking about? Oh, whatever. We don't need to look at that. Here's the screenshots from earlier. What the hell is that? Oh, is that the? That looks like the pod thingy from Chemical Plant. Not pod, but like these enemies from Chemical Plant, and it's locked up. Where was this at in here? You know, actually, I did see this. I did see this before. I don't know what that is. Not really sure. Um, but yeah, good to see that. And is that, man? Ads are getting crazy on here. Yeah, he has a falling animation as well. I saw that actually. I forgot to mention that. It's like he's like, looks like the air is pushing him in a way. His arms. Nice, nice. And yeah, I like how his quills move as well. The way he looks in the center of what he's side looping. I mentioned that in one of the videos. In my past, I don't know how many videos ago I did that. I said that, but I really like that. Definitely added more flair into Sonic. He doesn't look lifeless. And yes, the animation of here has changed as well. This is what I actually heard from somebody from YouTube mentioned in the comment section. So that's really cool. Yeah. So thank you to everybody who posted. Let me see if there's anything more. Let me go refresh this. Nope, that's about it. So yeah, looks like that's about all that we need to do. All the best news I heard out of all this was the momentum, which is really cool. I knew about the Rails physics momentum. And I think I'll leave a I might show a video of it here, or no, I'm sure I'll just show a video of it here. So yeah, that's pretty cool. The rail physics and the momentum physics for the desert area, Ares Island, I believe it was. I want to see it one more time because it looks beautiful. Look at this. Yeah, he definitely speeds up going down. You could tell it's not him boosting because one, the sound. Two, he's going too slow to be boosting, and his arms are open up, like open, which shows that he's not boosting at all. That's just him speeding up purely because of physics. That is awesome. That's great news. That is actually great news. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna end off the video here with this gameplay playing because this is my favorite part of all these news right now. And there's definitely gonna be more stuff, but I gotta actually get going somewhere, and I don't have much time. So I'm gonna hurry up and edit this, upload this, and get it so you guys can see what's new going on. So I'll talk to you guys later, and later today expect some more news. If there's more news, expect me to cover it when I get back home. So yeah, thanks guys for watching the video, and I'll see you guys later.